I want to talk about 5 things that you're going to see in Costa Rica that might make you go, what? I moved here 7 years ago. That's crazy even to say 7 years ago. I did 5 years of research before I came here. 5 years of research. Like, man, that's nuts. And now I've been here for 7 years. Like, that's a long time to be thinking about Costa Rica. And when I first got here, like, a lot of the things that I've been researching and stuff like that, like, they weren't talked about. Nobody talks about, like, half the stuff that I've seen when I got here. I was like, hold on, why is that? Nobody said anything about that. Nobody said anything. When I first got to my first, I remember when I first got to my first house, my first apartment. It was just like a little studio apartment, $400 a month in San Isidro. I walked in and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like, we did all the research, you know, I knew what suicide showers were. I knew that you couldn't flush the toilet paper. Like, there was things like that where you're like, okay, I get it. Like, I know, I know, I'll probably turn on the water and die, like, the first time. But, you know, that's Costa Rica, right? Pura vida. But no, there was like a lot of things that I walked into an apartment, I'm like, what is this? Like, oh, this is what we use for that, and this is that? What is this? So, and I still actually don't even see any videos on it. Just maybe now, 7 years later, maybe somebody's talked about it, but I haven't seen it. So I wanted to give you guys a little insight of what you might come here to see if you've never been to Costa Rica. If you've never been to Costa Rica, you might see some stuff. You might see some stuff that is going to make you go like, what the hell is going on here? And like I said with the, you know, and I'm sure like, and if you've done any research, like I said, you know about the suicide showers. We're not going to talk about that. You know that you can't flush the toilet paper. We're not going to talk about that. But we will talk about toilet paper. And this is for the ladies, because I know I have talked to a lot of girls here that have seen this and go, what the hell? Like, I'm not using this. I'm not putting this on my body. And guys, we really don't care too much, but the girls obviously got something else going on down there. So this one's for you ladies. Scented scented toilet paper. It doesn't even smell good. So we can't flush our toilet paper, right? So we gotta throw it in the garbage next to the toilet. And, you know, you can get rid of it as much as you want. You can, you know, you can get rid of it daily, you can get rid of it weekly, whatever, but that garbage is eventually going to, like, get a little ranky, right? So there's scented toilet paper, so it doesn't stink. And it kind of makes your bathroom smell good, you know, you got a bunch of toilet paper there sitting there, it's making the bathroom smell good. All the toilet paper in the garbage is making the bathroom smell good. I think most girls don't like using it, so it's just one thing that you should probably think about before you move to Costa Rica. So a second thing that we have in Costa Rica that I had no idea what it was when I first moved here, I actually had to take a picture of it and call my landlord and be like, what is this thing? What is it used for? Why do we have it? They call it a limpio piso, which just means clean floor. I mean, it's literally a mop. This is a Costa Rica mop right here. I mean, I know. When I first saw it, I was like, there's some things that, I don't know. It just seemed a little weird to me. I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, what the hell is this thing? But actually, it's honestly so genius. So basically what you do is you take your broom, take your regular broom here, put that hole over the stick, and then that goes over top of the broom. So now you can just clean the floors. You can sweep the floor first with the broom and then put this thing on and then mop the floor with this. And the cool thing about this, you can just throw it into you just toss that into the washing machine and wash it when you're finished, and boom, you got a brand new clean mop every day, all day. This is what every tico uses. This is what every tica uses in the houses. Everybody uses this. I mean, that's the only way to clean the floors in Costa Rica. Get yourself one of those. It's absolutely amazing. I know so many people that come to Costa Rica and they bring those home with them to the States because it's just so genius. I mean, you throw it on top of your broom and you're done. I mean, it's like using the broom, throw that bad boy on there, start mopping, you're done. Super easy, super cool. I love that thing. It's very inventive. I don't know if anybody else has these in any other place. I've never seen them in the States before. It's different, I know. When I first saw it, I had no idea what it was, but very intuitive, very amazing. Super cool. Another thing we also had in our house that I had no idea what it was. I mean, I've kind of figured it out after looking at it and being like, is this what I think it is? And it is, and it's way better than any other detergent or soap or anything. Is our Costa Rica dish soap. I mean, I guess you just call it dish soap, right? We just don't use the liquid soap here in Costa Rica. It's too expensive. Doesn't make sense. This is $2. The liquid soap is like $4 or $5, and it doesn't last as long. I mean, I could make this last, for me, just personally in my house, if I had this, and I was a single dude in my house, I could make this last for like 6 months, dude. Really. This stuff is so good. What I love about it too is that it's like, it's hard, right? So you can, it's like, you know, super hard. And there's a grit to it, so it's kind of like that special orange or whatever. If you guys know mechanics, if you're a mechanic or you know some mechanics or your husband's a mechanic, you probably know, I think it's called special orange or something like that. Liquidy kind of soap with some grit in it. It gets all the oils and stuff off your hands for mechanic work. This is kind of the same thing. It's got this grit in it, so when you're cleaning your plates, you're cleaning your hands, anything, it just gets in there. It really gets all the oils off, especially because we don't have hot water. A lot of people don't have hot water in Costa Rica, so having something that has a little bit of grit to it really, really works better than like Dawn dish soap and like all that liquid stuff. I haven't bought that in 5 years. This stuff is where it's at. Absolutely, absolutely great. I love this stuff. And since we're speaking about soaps, man, the last time I ever bought a sponge was probably, again, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I haven't bought a sponge in forever. We don't buy sponges. You don't need sponges. They're a waste of money. You use a sponge for what, like a couple weeks? You gotta throw it out and buy a new sponge. It gets nasty, it smells bad. Sponges are terrible. Just get yourself a dishcloth, man. Just get yourself a little dishcloth. It's the Costa Rica way. I promise you, this is the way to do it. Once you live here, this is the only way to do it. You should be doing this at home too, man. Even if you live in the States, go make a dishcloth. Make a dishcloth. Don't use a sponge. Sponges are terrible. They're absolutely just disgusting. You can wash this thing every day if you wanted to. Toss it in the washer. Clean it. It's clean again for tomorrow. Use it. Use it. I mean, I've been using the same one for years now. Probably 3 years. I've been using the same dishcloth. You just wash it. It's still clean. I mean, look how clean it is. So first we had the scented toilet paper. Then we had the Costa Rica mop. We had the Costa Rica soap. We got the Costa Rica sponge. And the fifth thing in Costa Rica that'll make you go, what in the hell is going on here? This is an important one. It's when you're driving and you look in the rear view and you see police lights. That doesn't mean you're supposed to pull over. I know that's crazy. I know that's crazy. It's absolutely nuts, right? Because that's all we know. When you see police lights, it means pull over. But that's not what that means here in Costa Rica. When the police have their lights on, that literally just means that they're working. That's it. That doesn't mean to pull over. That doesn't mean get out of their way. They're not going anywhere. They're just working. That just means that they're on duty. So if you see a cop behind you with the lights on, don't be alarmed. You don't have to pull over. You don't have to get out of their way. To be honest, if the police are pulling you over, you're gonna know you're getting pulled over, because what they will actually do, and I've seen this happen a couple times, is they will get in front of your car. They will go around you, they'll give you a little beep, and they'll go, like, kind of give you a little, like, pull over kind of thing, and they'll get right in front of your car. And that's how you will know if the police are pulling you over. So, when you are in Costa Rica and you see the police lights behind you, don't be alarmed. That does not mean you have to pull over, because I know, I've thought it many times. I'm sitting there with the cops behind me. Even now, like, with the cops behind me, I see the lights, I'm still like, you know, like, I'm just waiting for them to be like, whoop, whoop, you know? And then I'll just pull over, you know, if they give me a whoop, whoop, that basically means that they're trying to go around or whatever, and they're trying to go somewhere. So don't be alarmed about the police if they have their lights on behind you. This is a quick video, man. I just wanted to get this out because I've been thinking about this for a while. You know, when I have my friends that come here for the first time, I try to get in their mind of like, what do you see here that you don't normally see? And all the time they're talking about the, you know, the mop and the soap and the toilet paper, you know. So, and a lot of my friends are always asking me about the police. You know, if the police are behind you with the lights on, what am I supposed to do?
So this is just for you guys that have never been to Costa Rica, that have done a bunch of research about Costa Rica, think you know everything about Costa Rica because you've done so much research, but really once you get here, you're gonna see things that are just gonna blow your mind. It's gonna happen either way, but I just wanted to get you a little, you know, get you into it a little bit, because once you get into your apartment, you're gonna see these things and you're not gonna know what to do with them. So now hopefully you will know exactly what to do with the mop and the soap. And get yourself, don't buy sponges, buy a rag and just cut up like 4 corners, and you'll have that for the rest of your life. Like, you won't ever have to buy a sponge again. It's so much better. It's so much better. Anyway guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Hey guys, I want to hook you guys up with a little care package. Somebody out there gonna get a little care package from me. First off, you have to be subscribed. Like this video here and share any one of my videos. Any video that just made you feel some type of way, or I gave you some sort of information that you might not have gotten before, or anything that might have helped you out with in the past. Make sure you share that video and send me a link of where you shared it. I'm gonna put your name into a system, and then in like a couple weeks I'll probably let like ChatGPT or something just pick a random name, and whoever wins will get a little care package from your boy, Costa Rica style. It'll be cool, I promise. I love you guys so much. So just make sure you're subscribed, like this video, share any one of my videos, and send me the link of where you shared it, and I will send one of you guys a care package. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for subscribing. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. Yeah.